Hello, good morning my dear students. This is Thiru sir, your assistant teacher. So welcome to the online classes of Sri Egnath-Rao Khadse Talent English Medium School, Muktinagar. So dear students, today we are going to learn SST chapter, 4th lesson. The 4th chapter name is National Symbol, which is came from Lowenwell textbook, SST. And today is very important subject, that is national symbols. So whenever you go visit about nationalism or national, one nation is combinedly depend upon its citizen, I mean populations, isn't it? So like that, each people have its own country, I mean have its own nations. So the people belongs to which country? A particular country. The people belongs to a particular country are called its citizen. Okay. So those who are living, for example, those who are living in India, so what do you say? Indian. Those who are living in France, what do you say? Francis. Those who are living Portugal, they are called Portuguese. Those who are living America, they are called Americans. So like that, the people, those that belongs to a country, he is its citizens. Okay. So in this way, each country or each nations have a particular symbols. First of all, main things, national flag. First of all, national flag. Then after it will come national emblem. Then after it will come national anthem. So these are the very important. Among these, beside this, we have also other things, that is national animals, national birds, national flowers, and national song. First one is national animal, national bird, national flower, and national song. So like that, different type of symbols are present of nations, which is very essential. I hope you can understand easily, right? So first you are going to read national flag. So listen to my dear students. Generally, national flags every August 15th and 26th January, we are hosting the flag, our national flag, isn't it? How many colors are there? So the national flag, what do you call? Triranga. What do you say? Triranga. Why? Because it has 3 colors. It has 3 colors. That's why we call it Triranga. So one by one we are going to discuss. First one is saffron color, I mean kesari. The top, it is symbolizes the courage and sacrifice. The top, the saffron color symbolizes or expresses the courage and sacrifice. When it comes, the middle of the part is white. The white color is symbolizes peace and truth. The part, middle of the color, I mean white color, symbolizes truth and peace. While the total bottom side, which color is green. The green color is symbolized the prosperity of India. And the middle one wheel is there. Middle one wheel. The wheel has 24 spokes, and it symbolizes growth and progress. Growth and progress. Like that, our national flag, a great symbolized to us. First one is saffron, who say courage and sacrifice. Next, white, it says truth and peace. Bottom color is says to us prosperity, and middle the wheel, Ashok wheel, which has 24 spokes. It symbolizes growth and progress. Like that, our national flag encouraged us, indicates us these type of things. Next, we are going to read our national emblem. So, national emblem, just I am going to read some content for you. Listen carefully. Ashok was a great king of the Maurya dynasty. During his rule, he built the Ashok pillar at Sarnath, which is stone pillar with 4 lines facing the 4 direction on top of it. This is our national emblem. Satyameva Jayate is written at the bottom of our national emblem, which means truth and triumphs. Listen to me carefully. Ashok the great ruler of Maurya dynasty. He made a stupa, pillar, who have 4 lines in 4 direction faces at Sarnath. So that is our national emblem. And bottom side it has written Satyameva Jayate. So that symbol we have chosen as a national emblem. Next, our anthem. Everybody knows it. August 15th, every August 15th and 20th January we are singing with great courage. Our national anthem Jana Gana Mana was composed by Rabindranath Tagore. Have you know? It is sung on all important national events. The original song had 5 stanzas, but only first one was chosen to be our national anthem. This symbolized unity. As a mark of respect, we must stand in attention whenever the national anthem is being played or sung. So actually our national anthem Jana Gana Mana, which is composed by the great poet Mr. Rabindranath Tagore, and these anthem songs generally sung in great national events. Only, especially great national events, only the song is sung. Next, our other symbols, we may sing first national animals. So, what is our national animals? Bengal tiger. So, let you see the Royal Bengal tiger is a national animal of India. We must save the tiger to prevent their extinctions. Our government has started Project Tiger to save these magnificent tribal animals. So why? Because gradually nowadays the number of tigers gradually decreasing day by day. That's why our government made took some steps to save the tigers. So what is our national animal? Tiger, right? So on that purpose, Project Tiger 1 planning program they started for it. Now we are going to read the national heritage animals. Have you listened? National heritage animals, generally which animal will come? Elephant. Okay, so elephant is our national heritage animal. Keep in mind. I'm reading. Elephant was declared our national heritage animals in October 2010. Just 9 years ago, October 2010, it was declared that elephant is a national heritage animals, right? So like that, in that way, this will help protect the unique specific from getting extinct. Next, we will study the national bird. So dear students, have you know the national bird? What is? Peacock. I think these are very easy, but we have to know about that. Peacock. So peacock is our national bird. Keep in mind, peacock is our national bird. It is a symbol of beauty and pride. This bird is also protected by the government. Peacock helps our farmer by eating insects and snakes. Generally, they are eating insects and their snakes also. So listen to me here. Means peacock is one of the very beautiful bird which is symbolized the beauty and pride. Not only that, but also they helps to the farmer by eating insect and snakes. So keep your brain, your mind properly, try to understand it and keep in your mind. Okay, so in this way a national bird helps to the farmer. Now we are going to discuss about national flower. What is our national flower? The national flower is lotus. Yes, lotus. Lotus is our national flower. It is found in different color like pink and white. Generally, the lotus flower shown as pink and white color. It grows in marshy area, I mean water jelly areas. A lotus plant has broad leaf and is a symbol of purity and dignity. How the national bird, beauty and pride, like that lotus flower symbolizes to us purity and dignity. It symbolizes us. By the lotus flower we have to know purity, clarity and dignity. Now we are going to learn, we are going to know national song. National song we are singing in different schools, morning sessions. So let you see. Our national song, Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So these all are underlined. What are names or any date will come or any number will come or any person's name or anything's name will come. We have to underline the words. Then only it will helps to you. Are you getting my point? What I'm saying? Right. Next, Vande Mataram was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. This song has been written using both Bengali and Sanskrit language. It played a key role in the Swadeshi movement of 1905. 1905 Swadeshi movement, when they started, this song was very popular at the day. And this song gives more encouragement to the freedom fighters. So it is written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Next we are going to read the national aquatic animal. Gangetic dolphin was declared as a national aquatic animal on 18 May 2010. It is symbolized of purity of Ganga river. As it survives in fresh water, it is found in Ganga, Meghna, Brahmaputra and Karnafuli river distributed in Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh beside of India. So aquatic animal, the Gangetic dolphin is known as the aquatic animal, which is declared in 18 May 2010. And this animal, where it is visible? It is visible in Ganga river, Meghna river, Brahmaputra river and Karnafuli rivers. In these rivers it is used to survive, and it is symbolizes the purity of Ganga. Which one? The Gangetic dolphin symbolizes the purity of Ganga. It is also called the what? Aquatic animal of our nations. So dear students, these are the national symbols which you came to know very well, and I hope you understand each and every meanings and each and every symbolization. You have to keep in mind what our flag symbolizes and what our lotus what symbolizes, and what the peacock symbolizes, what the Ashok Chakra symbolizes, what our three colors symbolizes. So each and everything you must keep in your mind. One more thing I forget. So when you have completed the second lesson, I think states and capital, each and everything are present. That also you have to keep. Each and everything what I have taught till now, everything you have to keep in your mind. That will help to you a lot in future. Okay. So I hope you understand these lessons properly, and next session we are going to read the next lessons. So keep watching. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.